I put a video up on here, and it turned out to be one of the most popular things of anything that I've uploaded. And what it involved, I think it might be number 63. I'd have to go back and check. What I was doing, I was having a cymbal crash, in a fixed position in a fixed sticking pattern, but all the rest of the surrounding orchestration was improvised. And I know I did get a lot of feedback about that. A lot of people really enjoyed working on the idea because it gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of creativity, but with some kind of order and discipline. So you're not just kind of fooling around. You know, there's a plan. There's a situation that's going somewhere, and that's really important in all of our practice. It's got to be valuable. It's got to be meaningful, and it's got to push us into new areas. Now, a couple of you asked me if I could do something along those lines that was a little bit simpler, that was a little bit less open as far as the orchestration aspect of it is concerned. And I'm going to do that thing. And it's one of these things that's a great thing to get into, to get us away from always playing a crash cymbal on the downbeat. You know, there's a kind of magnetic pull about going. It just cries out for it. I like this. I like to play a left-hand crash on the upbeat 16th note or triplet. That, to me, that's like a drummer's equivalent of chromatic approach. That's what that feels like. So that's how I hear it musically. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to use a popular sticking, one that I've used to illustrate loads of these things in the past, and it is the paradiddle inversion, also known as stick control, pattern number 6. And here it is. 3, 4. So in the kind of traditional, you know, that magnetic pull thing, you put the crash on the first beat before, wouldn't you? Like this. So instead of that, I'm going to put the crash on the last note. So that's the second single stroke in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Things like this are really great to practice if you're playing music where there's a lot of pushes, where you're making hits with the band. I'm not just talking about big band music. It can happen in all kinds of different musical contexts and genres. So it's really good for that. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to vary the orchestration slightly. So I'm going to put the first note of each 4 on the small tom. So that gives us this. 1. Now what I'm going to do is we're playing this, I'm thinking of this in 8th notes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on, like that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to go from 8th notes up to 8th note triplets, hopefully without dropping the ball at any point. 1, 2. So that's a nice way to get into more motion. Been talking a lot about motion just lately. And it's a slightly simpler way of incorporating the crash cymbals inside a phrase than the one I did previously. And it's great for breaking you of that habit of only ever playing a crash cymbal on the downbeat. So have fun with that. Work hard, practice good, and do sign up and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done so already. I've been getting quite a few emails through my website lately, and the address is here. And if you've ever got questions about any of this, yesterday I answered a question about left foot hi-hat techniques in the context of jazz rhythm section. So anything you want to talk about, as long as it's to do with drums, then don't hesitate to drop me a line, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.